Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another NLCA explainer video. Today we'll be talking about the Riga. Let's start with the build. I run Kuznetsov as my commander. I know that there are better commander options, but those are behind paywalls and I do not have them. Beyond range, my first slot, pretty self-explanatory. Intuitive, for the RPF, sonar and radar duration bonuses are just extra. Punch through. This is a AP focused ship, so anything to buff those AP shells is a win in my book. Fixated. The ship suffers from wonky dispersion from time to time. This helps it quite a bit. Fully packed. That third heal is a must-have in this ship. I love to push in this ship. You know, it's a tank. You got good armor. You don't have a lot of HP though, so that extra heal really does come in handy. Mimbelli for the reload as my first inspiration, and then Normal Scott again to fix set dispersion. Let's go for the upgrades. Aiming systems, mod 1 in the first one, prop mod in slot 2, and then conceal mod. All of those are pretty self-explanatory in my opinion. The gunfire control systems in the fourth slot is though something that could use some explaining. Some people will be running the main battery mod, but in my opinion, that is not needed. The reload is already good enough for the size of the guns. Instead, I like to run gunfire control systems because it gives me, again, the dispersion buff. That way the dispersion is a bit better. And more importantly, the range buff. I like to have a lot of range in this ship because it's Russian. It's got good ballistics, meaning that aiming at long ranges is a lot easier. Because of that, you're able to hit ships from far away that aren't expecting you to shoot at them, and so they're probably sitting broadside to you. Happens all the time, and then you're able to just chunk them for like 10, 15k from 19 kilometers when they least expect. Some other things about the ship. It's got AA. It has AA. The AA is not bad at all. It's usable. Unfortunate thing about the AA is it's not, you know, Dutch cruiser level where it's just like, fuck you, carrier, you don't get to drop bombs on me today. No, it's not a deterrent. You know, it will shoot a couple planes down if the carrier comes after you, but they're still getting their shit off once or twice, at least. At least once, maybe twice. All depends on how good their plane HP is. Riga does have one more trick up its sleeve, and that is secondaries. Yes, the secondaries. They have a goofy amount of base range, 7 kilometers. A lot of people do not expect this and get caught out by it, even myself whenever I'm playing it. They pen more than you might expect. They also set fires at a faster rate than one might expect, and it really does come in handy if you're in a pinch. And secondaries do their job a bit better than, well, one might expect. And the 7 kilometer base range, you know, one might even say it's time for a secondary build and just try it for the memes, but the guns in this thing are just so good that you really just do want to build into those. But like I said, you do feel the secondary range and the help that the secondaries give. Like I said, I like to push up in this ship. I like to get stuck in, help the team. More importantly, help the DDs. You know, in the beginning of the game, oopsies. At the beginning of the game, they usually get into DD fights. I have a radar. I can help the DDs. In these fights. Now I am spotted here. It's pretty clear where the DD is, although I don't know if I want to radar just yet, because I don't know if he's actually going to be able to. Well, actually, if we're actually able to kill him right now. Like, I feel like actually we do have quite a bit of teammates here. Why not? Let's just pop the radar. I also get the guy in B to help team there, and I get the Harbin. Wow. perfect radar timing. I really want to shoot at the broadside Harbin, but I'm going to be the good team player and shoot at the DD. Make that engagement for our DD a lot easier. Somers is not the worst DD when it comes in the gunfight, but you know, Ostergötland really is better. So I'll give it all the help it can. I'll give it all the help it can get. The AP, as you just saw, it will be completely fine against DDs, but the HE is not bad either. They gave it good shells. The ship just has good shells. The HE and AP both work. So there's no real route. So you can switch if needed. If you're also not ever in a situation where you're just not able to pen a ship, don't worry. You can just switch to HE. As you saw, the ship does have some difficulties in the department of shooting over islands. The flat shell ballistics makes it so that shooting over an island is not something we'll be doing a lot, unless if it's really far range. I didn't hit.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
Insta double fire, that is on the crazier side of things. I will triple fire. I'm going to DC. He's also now targeting the secondaries somewhere else.
Неполадки устранены.
Meanwhile, my secondaries are now also engaging this thing. Yeah, you can see that the accuracy, the 600 thingies there, those are my secondaries. You can see they don't have they're not a lot of them. They don't have the highest reload, so you're not going to be hitting a lot of them, but when it comes to actually hitting them, they do that. Unfortunately, our Bismarck does go down there. Okay. Oh no, he's running a heal. I should be able to beat it out. Never mind, he's turning in. It's not fun. This fucking wreck was in the way of my scope. For the rest of this match, I can see that there's just cruisers, NDDs, which is this ship's specialty. If you play the ship right, you should be able to win a 1v1 against any cruiser, in my opinion. If you play your game and not their game. At the tier, of course, you know. At higher tiers, it's not going to fare at the best. I will say that Riga is able to hold its own in higher tier matches, but still, you can get caught out. I really do want to shoot at this broadside Harbin, but I want to go into this. Oh, this guy turned. I should probably go and help our DD. I have no idea what the fuck this Michelangelo is doing. Why is he turning broadside? Why not go bow in? Now you have a chance of getting death struck by the torps. Oh, looks like I will be here to finish the job at least. Yes, returned. Thank you. That was
Крейсер
awkward.
противника уничтожен.
Uh-oh. Ship, turn. It's Dalian at the edge of the
Торпеды
map is
прямо по курсу.
annoying. I'm more scared. Oh no. Coming to the island. I'm lucky. Baltimore is shooting HT. I could sonar here. Why not? Should at least deter this kangaroo from rushing me. I'll shoot at the waterline. I should be able to say though. This guy, yeah, pretty easily.
Торпеды по левому борту.
I'll lose the kill again. That's actually crazy.
Торпеды по левому борту.
Наша команда получила преимущество.
Should have a Kraken in this game, honestly. Carry the fucking whole team. I'm expecting this kangaroo to die pretty soon. And now when it comes to Adalian, I should be able to overmatch bro. So it's not something I'm worried about at all. I was about to say, I'm not able to spot bro. I'm not able to hit bro.
Наша команда близка к победе.
That's actually just a skill issue on my part, not being able to shoot. I'll wheel raider this though, cause why not? And definitely push the advantage. Is he gonna go?
5 минут до конца боя.
Yeah. I don't want to straight line for too long. These guys probably got some torps in the water, so best to start to keep wiggling.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
And not to wiggle into a torp. Amazing. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you saw already, but this ship is also quite maneuverable. It's pretty fast. Not only in a straight line, but also in reverse. It's got, I think, like 20.5 knots of reverse power, so it's pretty nice, in my opinion. And it definitely helps you getting out of a jam. Yeah, I'm definitely going left. That guy just turned that way, making his torp area this way, so if I continue going that way, I'll get torped. By going this way, I'm also forcing him if he wants to go more broadside, if he wants to get his torps out more broadside. He's got another smoke, okay, buddy.
Торпеды прямо по курсу. Торпеды справа по борту.
So yeah. That's actually an interesting ricochet right there. I thought I was able to overmatch that. Is I gonna go full broadside? If so, I would want to get all the, and I do get the high count. That is lovely. Get all the medals. So yeah, 212 total damage, 212 target hits. That is a funny coincidence. It's a pretty good game. Pretty good. It's a good way to see what the ship can do. Like, you can do a lot more than this. In Riga, let me tell you, it can rock a lot more ass than it did right here. But it's a solid ship. Like, it will give you these performance in standard. Like, it's not gonna do something wild. Like, it's all of a sudden shit and all of a sudden it's bad. No, it will stay at this level of performance, which is really nice. You're able to see what the ship's doing always. You're not gonna get, it's not gonna all of a sudden not work, which is it's nice. It's grounded. And I will all see you then next time on the next NLCA explainer video. Bye bye.